That's the way to do it, bro.
Wait, I'm poisoned. Wait.
Yeah, you gotta finish this boss fast. Yes!
No! No!
He's trying to make this like a democratic thing.
He is. It's
But I think we democratically solved this problem during the Civil War. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say this. How old are you?
We've democratically done this shit multiple times, dumb fuck.
Like, oh my god. The fist lights up red. So why the fuck is it worth using magic if every time you turn into a fucking pig?
I guess you can skip enemies? Wait.
Are you attacking? Run into him again. Are you attacking?
It's not the least bit immoral for groups of people to establish racially coherent communities.
Amy.
We can have a future that is worthy of our heritage, but only if...
It's not our heritage, you dumb fuck. My godly Italian blood shares none with your dumb ass. You're like fucking just random European countries meshed together. Nobody gives a fuck, dude. I don't share your heritage.
Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh,
love. Alright, Dark Seal. When you first said the name of this, I just thought of a dark actual animal seal. I was like, that sounds so fucking bad. Like, that does not sound...
Dark Seal. It's like a clubbing seal simulator.
Katy Perry ripoff or something.
Dude, Katy Perry is unlistenable.
I remember when she was the rage. In the kingdom of Etruria, there is an ancient legend. Should the people of the kingdom be corrupted by the wicked demon and devils of the underworld shall break through the gates of doom. In that day, the creatures of darkness will enter the lands, and they shall rule them as their own. But in that time, also 4 heroes shall rise, summoned by...
Okay, so demons came and 4 heroes are killing them.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
Carl
shit.
F. Ooh.
Carl F. Greystone.
Yeah, they get their fucking astrological sign too.
Oh shit!
They give you everything.
All right.
Alignment, neutral, good. This is like D&D.
Wait, this game might be sick.
It seems like it's like a D&D type game.
Yeah.
Because it gives you everything.
This is the only time I'll accept astrology.
Yeah. Lawful, neutral, interesting.
Oh shit, now beguiling.
I wish one of them was chaotic good. That would have been sick, seeing what that character did.
Wait, I don't know what chaotic... Wait, hold on, we got more lore. We gotta focus on this.
The Trulia was... Oh shit, I can't read that fast. I'm like, I'm gonna try.
Gate of Doom demons came out.
Some people that prayed for ancient scroll, like legends, and the darkness came, and, you know, these guys were...
Okay.
These guys like, what's up? Alright.
Still more interesting story than Elder Scrolls. I'm sorry.
Easy enough. I like the knight, but also...
The knight's cool as fuck.
Like, the ninja is cool if we want to... If this game's short and we beat it fast, let's play through the ninja. Like, he's super fast.
Okay. Well...
That will beat it, though.
Whoa. Okay, well...
What the fuck?
We're gonna do 4 credits, as usual.
Yeah.
Or else arcade games are just too easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Square to attack.
So how do you do the... so you're doing a lunge attack and then like a long range attack, and how'd you do that one?
That just happens. You just press square, and then it... Yeah. Flips around.
Sometimes it just doesn't do it?
Yeah,
if you make contact first. Okay.
Yeah. This is very interesting.
This is such a, like, this... I see what you're saying by Diablo, though.
Yeah, right?
It's like 8-bit.
Oh, you can't roll or block.
You only have 1 health left, though. You start out with, like, lower health, just like Dark Souls. Ooh, shit.
True. This is a FromSoft game. Oh, there was something we were talking about earlier that... I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
What about this cult that you were telling me about?
I can't say anything until we pull it up. We have to wait.
I'm way too excited.
Oh yeah, dude. It's going to be disturbing content. I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Dude.
I don't want to spoil anything. Let me just say, it will make you lose a bit of faith in humanity.
Yeah?
Just for a bit.
I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff, Daniel. So
That's true.
I don't think it much will make me lose as much faith in humanity as I've already seen. But we'll see. Hey, maybe I'll eat my words.
You're also more tolerant. Like, you can handle, like, disturbing content. It's not really disturbing in the same sense, but, like, when someone's a piece of shit or whatever,
yeah,
you know, you're like, damn, that's weird, and then you kind of move on, you know?
I mean, dude, I know of this, like, cases that have happened where, I don't know the dude's name off the top of my head, or I don't even know where, but he tormented this, like, this big 6 foot, like, something guy, like, 200 something pounds, like, just massive person just in general, and they were a total piece of shit their whole life and tormented this small town. I think it's in Missouri, I think.
Wait, it was like a story on the internet that you found?
No, this is like a case, here, I'll tell you what. So, okay, this guy would always, like, he robbed the town, he robbed banks, he
Jesus.
like, is well known in the community for doing these things. He even bragged about it to people in the community that, like, they just don't want to fuck with him since he's just this massive person.
Okay.
And beat the shit out of his wife. You know, just a terrible person. And one day this town got fed up with it, dude. And
there was no
he
way.
was drinking at a bar with his wife. And his wife always sat in the car, like, waiting. Gets in the car. And one dude just had enough of this guy, and they all surrounded his car, and they just started mobbing and started, like, shaking the car. Well, then somebody, they don't know who, shot the dude in the back of the head through the window, the truck window. Yeah, so everyone was like, who did it? It was like Simpsons episode of, like, who shot Monty Burns, but nobody gave a fuck. The cops didn't even investigate it because he was such a piece of shit. I'm reading his name right now.
Wait, so there was, like, no local police force that, like, prevented him from, like, robbing banks and shit?
No,
or did
they
he
were
go
just
to
scared.
jail?
They were afraid of him.
No way.
Yeah, there's this channel on YouTube that's called Cadaver. Like, it makes super cool videos, but he made one on that guy. I think his name's John something. So yeah, if you want to look at that.
Okay. No, dude, I really want to see that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's insane.
Yeah.
One day I need to be like that, dude, so I can...
It's just a total piece of shit, so no one kills. Like,
well, no, I need to be, like, 6'6" and, like, 200 pounds of muscle.
Bro.
So I can beat up people that like God of War 4.
That's what they meant when they said grow up. Like,
glowed up.
Yeah, you literally need to grow up. Like, no metaphor. Straight up, just grow up. You need to grow a lot more. I'm fucked.
That's like the bootstraps mentality. When Republicans say, yo, grow up, they mean that shit, dude.
Yo, is this a boss?
Yeah.
This boss is sort of wild, dude. So, okay, I don't understand. Have you died multiple times, or have you been in, like...
I died 3 times. This is my second coin.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had, like, some talisman, like, in Minecraft that was, like, his ability.
I don't have any abilities yet, sadly.
Damn,
but I'm really
dude.
bad. Anyways. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of political parties.
I mean... They both do crazy.
It's just that if you're
shit.
Republican, you're retarded.
They both do stupid, like, all the time. Why is there E equals health bar? You see that?
That's the boss health bar.
I know, but just a weird way of doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. Enemy, probably. But yeah, no, I agree. Both parties are scams. It's just like, one of them bombs... There's like a meme. It's like 2 fucking... bomb strikes. It's like one of the ships it's just like an American flag and it's bombing the fuck out of like some Middle Eastern country.
Yeah.
And that's the Republicans. And then it's the exact same picture on the Democrats, but it has like a LGBT flag on it. Which is true, you know?
Yeah. Especially now. It seems like you were saying earlier, it seems like people, like corporations pick and choose those kind of things.
Yep.
And they specifically make that the icon. But anyways, as you were saying.
Yeah, like, one of them, like, tries to hide that they don't give a fuck about the country, and one of them doesn't. Yeah, one of them doesn't.
Yeah, seriously, that's all the difference is. Oh, man. long as like you look things up on your own and like figure out what is right for wrong, you realize like it's all bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
No one's really more right than the other person. Are you getting hurt in that ball? Are you in that ball?
I'm in the ball. Dude, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, what? How did you get there? What did you press?
That meter on the left filled up, and I turned into a ball.
Like automatic? You don't have a choice in it? You just turned into a ball?
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Dude.
What?
That's true,
Super
D&D.
time, bitch! That's what the game says.
I mean, that's such a interesting transfer. Like, I could imagine like a werewolf or like. But I turned into a
ball? Like just a fucking mobile ball?
Fuck.
Man, you just got killed by placenta.
Got killed by
What
Lane.
was that supposed to be?
That was the drink that was in my cup, but it escaped.
So are you already on to another boss? This game's mental.
Yeah, I know. There's multiple branching pathways, apparently. This game's pretty cool.
This is cool.
You know what would be cool?
I do
though?
think it's D&D, though.
It is.
It's actually Dunkey.
Probably inspired. Oh, get out of the... I wish there was a block.
That's an insane attack. What are you supposed to do to...
I'm supposed to stay in the
back.
middle.
Oh, middle?
I was supposed to stay in the middle. I was trying to move up, but I'm fucking
so is
dumb.
this your third coin?
Yeah. Do you want to try, or do you...
4 coins.
You just chilling?
I'm just chilling.
Okay. I'll stick with the knight for this run. Anyways...
Dude, what the hell?
I'm trying to see if there's, like, another button that does something. Wait, don't even stay in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. You've really got to just... It looks like push down to the hard right. Specifically. Yep. No!
Oh! What the...
No, just stay right there. Yeah, I don't think they have a limit on how far they could go back.
Fuck!
That's a freeze. Yeah, they have a... Oh,
dude. This is... Dude.
Yeah, you just gotta keep pushing and... Oh, no, you might have to go around now. Oh, my God. Oh, you might... Cheese it?
I might be able to cheese it.
You could outreach it. Yeah. You might just need... Yeah, let's just say here...
Oh! Yep, cheese.
Yeah, that's it. Game.
No!
Oh, you're still alive. Okay, you're still good.
Yeah, I still got one more life.
Dude.
I already lost 2 coins to the ice dragon. Let's fucking go.
That was
second
boss.
Like, I feel like there should be a block button or something.
I thought you were gonna get something for that, but I guess I'm just too used to Dark Souls logic.
Too used to any RPG logic. Yep, just fuck you.
Yeah,
continue
fuck you.
level.
I guess all you get is the gratitude of winning, like the feeling of honor. It's really medieval shit.
Fuck. Okay,
it's a cool game though.
It is cool. Triangle doesn't do anything though. It's really bothering me. So it's just one attack button.
That's wild.
But yeah, like, I don't know, like, when it comes to, like, political discourse in the United States specifically, just, I don't know, man, it gets to a point where you just don't want to engage with it, because the topics are so dumb when we have so many things that are never addressed by any political official.
Well, I think it's even worse is when they do get addressed and neither party wants to agree with the other just because they're on the other party. It's like they might have the same identical idea, just separate like logics. And just because it's a Democrat saying the idea, the Republicans will just vote against it. I think that's brain dead and entirely.
I agree.
Like, how does progression come from that? And that seems to happen all the time. Like
the stimulus check. Now,
that's exactly what I was gonna say. Just recently, with Biden, he had to use a what's it called? A legal process that just unifies it so he can send it. It's
like an executive order.
Executive order, yeah. Couldn't say the name off the top of my head.
No, it's alright.
But yeah, an executive order, and it's like it's like an RPG power. It's got a year cooldown.
True.
Like, so he had to use that to pass that. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fucked up. And like, also like Nancy Pelosi's a piece of fucking shit, dude.
Oh, dude.
Like, Trump could have
I think any side you're on, you could say Nancy Pelosi actually might be an alien. Like, that. If aliens exist, they are reptilians, and Nancy Pelosi might be one.
She's definitely a Deus Ex character.
She doesn't, like... How does she exist? Like, everything she does, like... I don't care if you like Trump or not. Like, I understand that he's a fucking con man for sure.
He is a con,
but
nobody
at
actually.
the heart of it, like Nancy Pelosi ripping up the papers behind him
so
during
cringy.
that was the most like why? Like, he is your president. You do understand this, like. You know.
Yeah, like it was really
That's
corny.
just complete disrespect. Yeah, it's like you're not in a movie. Like, why are you being?
That was like
you're not the face of this revolution. You're the antichrist of this. Like, we don't want you on our side if you're part of this revolution.
Yeah.
Please, God, stay out of this, Nancy.
What's
Pelosi.
interesting is that her approval rating, like amongst most people, not just Republicans, is horrible. But she's been the Speaker of the House for. This is Barney in like Eldritch form. Anyways,
speaking in like upside down tongues, like
yeah, it's fucking nasty.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
So yeah, Nancy Pelosi, like everybody hates her, but she's been the Speaker of the House for so many years that it's just weird, and it feels like it's that way with so many politicians. Like Trump and Biden were both really hated.
Yeah.
Like it just sucks, you know.
Yeah, it was like choosing between lesser evil. Damn, dude, this game's hard.
We're gonna do another run. I'm gonna go different paths.
Alright.
It is like choosing lesser two. If Bernie won, we could have been living
Interesting. I think he's way more presidential.
Oh,
the way
yeah.
he acts, at least, as a person.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like, don't get me wrong, love Biden or hate Biden, don't care, he's the president, so you gotta respect him for who he is. But I don't think it's cool of the president to start yelling at, like, U.S. armed, like, forces for, like, you know, army or something. I forget the clip. He's, like, telling them, clap, you idiots or morons or something.
What?
It's been, like, he's been caught saying that multiple times to people. It's like, that's the stupidest stuff ever. Like, why...
Clap for
At that
him.
level of politics, you should learn your manners, at least, I would have thought. But, you know, I think that's just... What?
I didn't even hear about that. That's
I don't know.
fucking
You have
weird.
to look it up. Might be a total fucking, like, hoax.
deep
But I've
fake
seen so
created
many...
by...
Yeah, I've seen so many videos, like, about him doing stuff like that. And it's like... You know,
Yeah, I've seen him, like, be interviewed, like, during the primaries. Like... There was this one video of, like, some worker asking him questions. I forgot what it was about, but Biden was, like, being a dick, and he didn't want to answer them. Like, oh no, Ninja!
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's... I don't know, dude. So that's my, like, main, like... What? I don't know. But we'll see. I mean, he still has got a lot of time, and, you know...
True.
We'll see what happens, but, like... There's a lot of school shootings going on right now, especially, dude. Like, the thing that happened in Boulder...
Yep.
That's not a school, but, you know, King Soopers, nonetheless, it's just... They've been happening a lot. There's one just in Tennessee, I think. It's weird, and it's like, yeah, that should be concerning, but I don't think we should take away things to try to help that issue. Like, people are gonna get guns to the black market.
I'm restarting. Sorry.
Okay.
I got
Dude,
salty.
we gotta...
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, though? But, like, taking...
No, I 100% agree.
Because you're gonna find guns illegally one way or another, so we should just, like, make it more, like, processes to get a gun. Like, we shouldn't allow people to sell guns at gun shows.
I
think
agree.
That's ridiculous.
It's like how, you know, we outlaw cocaine and, like, classify it as, like, you know, super fucked up if you have it, if you get charged with it, but, like, we got it all over the place, even in rich people.
Yeah, on Wall Street. Like, they
On
always
Wall
talk
Street.
about it being actually a big deal. So, I mean, like, let's not pretend about these things.
Yeah, we need to legalize, like, more shit.
Regulate it more. Like, regulate this stuff more.
Yeah, and, yeah, have our government tax and regulate it more.
That's how I feel about it, but, like, that's probably a more left way of looking at it, because that's more regulation is the democratic way.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I classify myself as, like, pretty liberal, maybe progressive, but I don't align with the party, you know? Like, the Democratic Party, like, they just kind of don't represent what I believe in.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I like a lot of both sides, what they gotta say. It's just...
Yeah, it's important to take both in.
Yeah.
And I've heard some pretty smart, like, conservative arguments, but not when it comes to social conservatism, like, you know, like, hating gay people and shit, and, like, wanting, like, anti-trans laws and shit. I don't fuck with that. I'm talking about, like, fiscally.
I think that's come down to a tainting of, like, just, like, how we've allowed church and state to sort of mix more than we should have.
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
I think that's what that comes down to more than, like... I think conservatives identify as that more often than not, but you so see liberals doing that same damn shit. Like, it's just that the general party is more accepting, you know?
I mean, I'd say way more conservatives are like socially
more
than liberals.
Way more. I agree to that, but
there are probably liberals that are bigoted. Yeah,
I think that's mostly due to just religious like tendenting of the state, which we weren't supposed to do, in the first place.
Yeah, our founding fathers
written down. Yeah,
they were like, fuck that. So I'm a patriot personally. So I respect what the founding fathers have to say.
Yeah. So fuck you. I'm actually politically and in every sense right. My opinion's just better. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hopeful for this year, but it's already been off to a hot start.
It has. I'm hopeful for this generation more. I feel like we're gonna do a lot better.
Yeah. Damn, bro, this game is relentless.
This game's fucked up.
So, what have we been getting out of these chests? 'Cause I haven't really been...
Me neither. I was too engaged. Let's see. Wait, Triangle's magic.
What?
Oh, so Triangle's magic.
But why is turning into a pig a good thing?
I can't even attack.
Yeah, why is that a good thing? What the fuck just happened? That was the worst thing that could happen.
Yo, I'm really trying my ass off. For that?
That was I think we lost more than anything there. Why is this blue puddle here?
Dude, he's a
Haven't
boss.
we killed him?
No, I restarted.
Oh, that's right.
Anyways, I don't like to, I try to stay informed. I think my political views are based off my moral compass.
Yeah.
And I'm not, the most knowledgeable. I just know what, I care about people, and I try my best to, vote for representatives that I feel do that in the best way.
Yeah, dude, I think people should align their political beliefs with just their philosophy, their personal philosophies. And
yeah.
I don't think you can really get mad at people for their political choices. You could get mad at things they say, but if you get mad at someone just because they're Republican,
yeah, just because of that, it's dumb.
I think that's just not fair. That just already puts so much.
I agree.
Bad terms in any sort of relationship.
It's like slapping a label on somebody, and that's it. If they have that label, they're bad. I see people just because Joe Rogan has both different tons of different views on his show.
Yeah.
People will call Joe Rogan a right winger and that he's platforming bad ideas. I disagree with that 100%.
I do too. I think a lot of people put more stock into creators' voices than they really need to. I don't know. Some people view these people that are on the internet as these holy totems of leadership, and that everything they should say should be, in every sense, correct.
Oh yeah,
I think that's why are we creating icons? Is what I would say. Just let this person be a damn person.
I agree.
And then formulate your own opinion by looking into it. Why are you allowing people to be brain dead by blaming it on the creator?
I agree.
For people being uninformed.
I 100% agree. And the other thing about that kind of has to do with it is there are people that just are kind of influenced by their upbringing a ton, and they're busy with other shit.
Yeah.
So some people might have political views, and it's not worth really hating them unless if they're spreading hate or anything, because they were raised into that. You know.
That's it though, bro. There's people on the internet that do ruin this for everybody by spreading that agenda.
Yeah.
And that's and then that's where that whole crux to our argument would be, is because people do that. A lot of the time they spread misinformation to then generate a crowd of people that agree with them, or
it's like a crack dealer.
So,
who are you blaming, the users or the dealer?
It's hard to say, and I think if at the end of the day, if you do your own research after hearing something, that's the only way to figure it out. Only make sure doesn't happen. Especially now, when all we hear is misinformation. I swear.
I know, dude.
You're never gonna get the same media report.
From
you shouldn't be watching media on television. First off, you should not be getting your news on television. I think that that's just clear cut and dry at this point.
It is.
You should be probably looking it up, but even on that note, you should be looking up smart, not looking at Sky News or someplace with a lot of pop-up ads.
Yeah.
Then what the fuck? This article's talking about dogs having cancer, creating politics. Huh?
Pretty sus, man.
I don't want. That doesn't make sense.
I was trying to move behind him.
This game is brutal.
Okay, so you can't move behind him.
Can't block,
it's the
can't
sprite.
get behind him.
It's the sprite itself that causes damage.
Your shurikens do a lot of damage to him.
This character is probably just better than the Knight overall.
Just better.
Yeah, just literally better. I don't know.
Just better.
This is my second coin. I will say this game's pretty cool and it takes skill, so... And it's got a cool aesthetic.
And not to get political or anything, but that's a tough game. This is a tough game. This is really tough.
That's our most hot take right now.
Yeah, that's the hottest take I've said yet. This game's really hard.
People on Twitter be like, hot take. You shouldn't abuse your girlfriend. Like, yeah.
Shocker! Dude, Twitter's a cesspool of human existence. I swear.
It's like, a disturbing, creepy
I've seen some weird stuff on Twitter, dude. Like, of people, the videos on Twitter sometimes. It's everything in general. I think it's just a good place to go and vent your hate.
It is. I feel like
Everyone
people
just goes along with it.
People use Twitter like it's their therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, when I was in junior year of high school and shit, like, I was, like, cringy as fuck online and, like,
Yeah.
I was, like, using it as... But, like, when you're a grown-ass adult and you're, like, every hour on Twitter, like, just complaining about some shit, it's just fucking
like,
cancer.
Get a hobby, I guess, because this isn't working. So what does that do? Because now you're a block? Is it just random chance that you'll become something amazing?
I think that...
What's going on with this guy?
He's just...
But you can still die?
That was a... Yeah, I guess. I
Okay,
fell
so that's
off.
your first coin?
That's
Okay.
my second coin.
Second coin. Jesus Christ. This blue... Okay, I think he just doesn't die. I think he just doesn't die. What the fuck?
Yeah, okay.
Well, watch this blue guy die. No, I think you're just... What?
What
Are
is
they
he
like the
doing?
boos? I'm so confused. We killed one of these... What?
Those enemies are fucking cancer. Jesus.
Okay, so the next box would be the ice dragon, right?
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. I don't know, dude. We got through this part easier with the knight, I swear.
We did. I'm just sucking massive cock.
Okay,
What
what
the
did you just
fuck?
do there?
I
What-
did nothing. Also, what's that thing at the bottom left?
Yeah, so you've been getting items. You had a fist. You had an iron fist, and now you don't.
Maybe they're
You used
upgrades.
it.
Oh, fuck
There's
that
the
path.
placenta.
I'd rather kill myself.
Yeah, go. Yeah, go up.
I mean, you can always look at the game instructions, but it's more fun figuring it out.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh!
Why are you a pig now? Did you press?
No, I didn't do shit, and I fucking died.
I'm so confused, so lost. At least with the knight, we knew we were.
Knew a little bit. Okay, chest, please have something good.
It's gonna have to turn you into a frog. That's gonna be the difference.
I hate the blue skeleton.
No.
I got a fist again. Wait, I have
okay.
5 stars now.
Every
Okay.
time you shoot, it uses it. The fist lights up red. So
Okay.
why the fuck is it worth using magic if every time you turn into a fucking pig?
I guess you can skip enemies? Wait,
Are you attacking? Run into him again. Are you attacking?
no, I don't think so.
Oh.
I was taking some damage.
Dude,
Hit
this is
myself.
difficult. And see, when you die, your items go away. I
Fuck!
see. So death is a pretty steep toll, even.
It is.
But how do you get to 6?
Get to...
6
6
HP,
items?
No, health.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
You start with 3, I think.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I saw any items that...
Maybe you could reach farther with him. So yeah, this is what we did last
Yeah, it's
time.
gonna be easier. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
what?
That's... Yeah, dude.
Okay,
Thank you
Big
for
Chungus,
Thank
yeah.
you for telegraphing that. I really appreciate it. Let's try the bard. I am the bard.
I am the bard. Alright, yeah, you probably have to lead that. What the
Oh god, his range is so good. So the problem is, all of the classes are essentially the same.
thing.
But the ninja's just the best. I mean, I guess the knight has like all-around attack. I don't know what the bard's deal. Maybe his magic
There's
is
still
good.
one more we gotta try, so maybe they're different. But like so far, they're all the same fucking thing, basically.
Yeah, but the ninja and knight are objectively better than the bard. Like it's like comparing Dan to Ryu. Like there's a no-brainer that you should be playing Ryu unless you want to fuck around.
What's his magic do? It's gotta be doing something.
Yeah, it's gotta be
good. See that? Because if that's dog shit, then why even like play it?
Why would you ever? I will say I'm very impressed by the amount of attacks the boss has. Like, if the game was made in 1990. Also, I did get farther than last time because I beat this.
Yeah,
Wait,
you did. Wait, that's your third coin. This is not your third coin, right?
This is my fourth.
Then I guess you.
No, we got here and then died. Oh no, we got to the fucking Barney.
Yeah, we got to the Barney.
Yeah, never mind. We're not doing good.
Yeah, we're not doing too hot.
It's music.
It is good music though. This game does have some good music.
It's got a good music and good aesthetic in general.
It was a 90s game?
Yeah,
And
1990.
Who's developed it? Does it say?
Data East, which
Have you heard of them before?
Yeah, I have. I don't know anything that they've done off the top of my head. I know they made some good shit, and I'm dead.
Wait,
Wait,
he does deal with crowds pretty well. What? You just... Okay, that was sort of dog shit, dude. Never play the Bard again. I tried to say that the magic might redeem it. I was actually thinking it would. That was... What was that pussy flower shit? Like,
that was horrible, and I took
what was that
damage.
supposed? Yeah, what was that supposed to do? What was that doing?
It's like all...
Did you revive? I didn't understand.
I think that magic... this game is a philosophical thing, okay? It's like, if you indulge in magic without understanding your powers, you will die.
It sounds like what the sex talk they give you in health class.
True. Yeah, this is sex ed
magic.
shit.
Okay, what's the wizard do? Let's see if the wizard... Powerful magic, so let's really hope your theory is not true.
Okay, and this is poison, no effect. That's the only thing about the bard.
That's it?
That guy is garbage.
You might be good on the Barney guy, though. You might be good on the Barney... Actually, maybe you're supposed to play this game where you're switching characters.
Okay.
Maybe that's, like, actually the point.
Yeah, let's do a variety. Let's run all four. Ooh! Okay.
Because this is very Dungeons and Dragons-esque. I'm actually liking this game a lot.
It's pretty cool.
Oh my god. Voice is all fucked up.
You good? What?
Yeah.
I died instantly.
So she maybe... You did get charged by a Minotaur? Jeez.
I died in one hit from the Minotaur.
Yeah, the Minotaur must actually hit hard then, because that's the only enemy that's been able to do that so far, right? Not even the dragon thing. Well, we'll see. Maybe it might be just the wizard.
Yeah, I hope not.
It didn't say low defense, though.
Yeah.
But, dude, there was a title screen explaining all this shit earlier.
True.
We just said, fuck it, they're got, like, astrological signs. Cool.
True. We were focused on that. Alright.
She does got a really good attack, though, dude. That looks... You can't really aim at them.
It is good. It does a lot of damage, it looks like.
And it fucks with those skeletons pretty good. Like, I swear those guys are a big grievance I have right now. That's giving me mental anguish right now. Just watching these skeletons, like, fucking juke you out the second you turn and look at them.
Yeah,
also,
it's
the
annoying.
That shit. I hate that shit so far. What did you just do? Oh my god!
We're boss.
You're Zeus now.
We're boss.
Dude, okay, this is the best. This is easily the best magic. Understandably,
Yeah.
'cause it's like powerful magic in the title, I guess. This fucks shit up.
And this is the first good magic, and also the blue potion gave me health.
What do the knights do?
We turn into a wrecking ball.
That's right. And you can't control that, or is that
You can
press
move.
triangle?
You can move. Yeah, you press triangle to activate it, and
Okay.
then you can move.
Okay, so it's not random. Okay, I see. That made me laugh though. I thought it was just fucking random. Like it just sent you into it when your bar was full. It'd be so inconvenient.
Yeah.
Inconvenient.
It's a button, so we're good.
Just hit the button. These harpies are pretty difficult though.
Yeah, that's fucked. I'm setting the flames out. Damn, dude.
Have you ever been shit on by a bird, Antonio?
Not that I can recall,
Dude,
no.
I think it's happened to me once. But it was the weirdest thing. It wasn't like the movies where it's like a fuck ton of glue looking. It still looks like
It's white, right?
Yeah, but it's just a little bit. But I get on like one of my nice shirts smells out. It's the weirdest. You don't feel it, I swear. Unless that bird ate a lot that I didn't.
Wait, so is it like hard shit though?
No, it's like liquid. It's like paste. Like it is like glue. It's
Okay.
not like that a massive amount.
That's fucking.
At least from, like I said, maybe it was a fucking hummingbird that shit on me. But like, I didn't get much on me.
Damn. That sucks, dude. Imagine being out on a date and that happening.
Dude, yeah.
Getting
That'd be sort of funny though.
True, you can have a
I'm not
memorable
supposed to
moment.
be here anymore. The universe telling me that you shit.
Yup.
I'm going.
They would say, "Oh, that's what happens to Sagittarius."
Yeah. Oh my. That's because your Gemini moon speaking to you. Carolyn's really smart about that shit though.
Carolyn, I'm sorry if I disrespect horoscopes in your presence. Okay.
There's dudes at work though that absolutely like, hate it. At the place I work at, like, get mad about the astrological stuff.
I'm not mad about it itself, just some people take it so far that they think they can't associate with people of an opposite sign, right? Like, that shit's dumb. I don't think the astrology itself is, like, the dumbest thing ever, but I don't think
Holy shit! So you do the most damage to this dragon with the knight.
Yeah.
So you might do the most dragon damage to the ice dragon with the wizard.
With the fire, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
So how'd you chunk that much damage? Like that, your spinning attack with the hand. So you really gotta preserve this life, dude.
Okay.
He's really strong with that hand.
I wanna kill myself.
Is there any way to save items on a character? I wonder, because there's gotta be an easier way to go about that. Unless it's that punishing.
I think it's that fucked up.
Because you do quadruple damage with the knight.
Yeah.
You only got 5 shurikens with the ninja, so it wasn't that good. The knight's superior against this boss, though.
It is.
That was, even without that boost. Early game strats, speedrun strats.
All right.
So the exploit coming up here, it's called the bridge gap exploit.
The bridge gap cancel.
Usually, if we go through this, I'm not gonna do it this time because we're trying to have a normal playthrough. But usually we go through that side bridge number 2 slot. You can skip this entirely. This animation, you don't need to see it.
Shit, dude. Yeah, if you go in between the 73rd pixel from the right and the 92nd pixel from the bottom.
Dude, I don't understand how people figure that out without a TAS.
Yeah, no, TASs are used sometimes.
No, most of the time with like really optimized speedruns, they use them like just to figure shit out. But imagine being like playing an early 2000s game, you're trying to speedrun before it's a big deal.
Yeah.
And you're figuring this shit out in Spyro.
Yeah, and,
You know?
and Paper Mario too.
Yeah, like those games, like imagine that. That's so crazy to just think about.
You have to be playing that game.
Committed.
Yeah, you have to be. It's like a 9 to 5.
Yeah, dude, like that's incredible, honestly. I really admire speedrunning. I love speedruns.
I agree.
And whatnot. I always tell you I used to try to speedrun Outlast. It's my favorite horror game that's come out so far.
Dude. Oh, I was gonna say something, but it was gonna be really cringy. So let me reword it in my mind.
Damn it. These Celtics just suck. The which I still think will do better. Nice thing.
Okay, wait, so I know you're an Outlast fan.
Yeah.
I don't know if you told me your opinion on Outlast 2.
It's dog shit. Oh my god, that game.
Really?
I haven't played it. Keep that in mind. But I watch a lot of the games that I want to play. It's like, man, I just want to see if the game's good, to be honest. So I'll watch a little bit of it. And I watched a little bit of that game be played by various YouTubers and whatnot. And I watched the beginning. I was like, wait, this game looks weird. Hold on. It looks interesting. I like the atmosphere it puts you in. I like the idea of like.
Is it set?
Have you played? Do you know anything about it?
About Outlast 1? Yeah, I think it's
two.
No, I only know about 1.
So it's set in like a cultish town that you get dropped off in a helicopter. Really cool environment, awesome environment. Like stories.
Is it like outdoors? Like
so, most of it is outdoors, and then you have dream sequences or nightmare sequences where you go into Catholic school.
Oh shit! I
It's
love
this
that.
whole thing. Yeah, it's the story idea is cool. The execution story I think is awful. They have cool cinematics. Every single boss comes to an anticlimactic end. Every single like memorable moment is you forget about it the next because it's just not memorable. Every time they try to script and like the horror in it isn't scary. I don't think. I haven't played it like I said, but when I watch people play Outlast, it's tense.
Yeah.
When I play Outlast, it's even more tense. When I watch Outlast 2, I'm sort of laughing. Like I just don't think it's a good horror game. I don't think it should be considered a horror game.
Really?
I think it should be considered a thriller. Like I think it's just not a good horror game.
So it's not as good because the actual villains themselves are underwhelming and it
Completely.
ends-
And then the main like guy you hear about at the very like beginning, who's this cult leader, it comes to the most anticlimactic end, which is they're trying to like be really poetic and like look at this, and it's just not. It doesn't hit land. At least it didn't for me. I'm pretty harsh on horror games though. I really don't like a lot of horror games. So like when I say all this, like take it with a huge grain of salt. Like
Okay.
it's still probably worth playing if you like. Like it's not mechanically bad. I will never play that game.
I understand not liking a game even though you've only watched it. I mean,
Outlast. But if PT came out, maybe we'd be talking a different story. But
Oh.
Outlast, definitely my favorite horror game.
I need to
Hands
play it
down.
one day.
It's graphics are sort of dated now.
Oh, you
but,
know I don't care
I
about
mean,
that.
Yeah, if you don't really give a fuck about graphics, it's definitely worth playing, especially the DLC. Whistleblower really
Ooh.
adds a lot to that game.
Is it?
Such a it's almost a second game on its own. Like that's Outlast 2
Okay.
is Whistleblower.
There are games like that. I've heard of that. Like DLC being basically just a better
Second game.
sequel.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, I almost wish they never made an Outlast 2 or ever an Outlast again. Because it was that good of a game where it's just let it be a
Yeah.
legend. Like, let it be a legend, but...
Fuck, man.
Yeah, you know, I'm a dick about that stuff.
No, dude, it's alright. I'm an elitist too. But our tastes are objectively
Yeah, objectively
correct.
just better.
They're very correct opinions. Factcheck.org
Is just run by me and Antonio.
Yeah. Fuck the Politico shit.
You just gotta look for Dunkey Donuts. Get, like...
Dunky Donuts dot.
Dude,
Gov.
Skylar's still... I told him about that the other day, and I was like, dude, yeah, Dunkey Donuts. Like, what do you think about it? He's like, dude, wasn't that the stories what I used to say, like, when we were going to bed at Antonio's house? I was like, yeah, dude. He's like, what the fuck?
Skylar created our future.
Yeah, dude. Those stories were so funny, though, sometimes. We just sit there and just improv stories, I think. We just
Yep.
fucking make shit up.
Till we fell asleep.
I know, and it was like, that's why I probably watch YouTube videos to go to bed now. Just because of that.
Maybe, yeah, because we used to like fall asleep to just listening to us, and now
Yeah.
we fall asleep to listening to others. You know, it's cool. Makes you
Yeah.
feel not alone.
Definitely. That's how I feel. Like, it's like having a story read to you at bed at night when you were a kid.
Yeah.
It's like it's
an
oddly
adult.
comforting. This part's hard. I think I'm telling you, the witch on the normal sequences.
It's the witch after this.
Yeah, Knight's pretty. The flail attack,
It's good.
pretty good, but these skeletons are just bastards, bro.
Yeah, dude, all skeletons are bastards.
Yeah, fuck these bones, bro. Nice.
So that thing on the top left, I think, dictates what magic you use.
Yeah, it's like a.
And it's
really.
flipping. Yep.
So what happens if you just? Wow, and there's. So do not press it when it's mystery, because that's the pig.
Okay.
I'm sure. There's no fucking way that's not.
Is the fire? I'm gonna try to do the potion. That'll fuck the
That-
plant.
Yeah, oh god, that's what we got with the part. The rat?
That's
So,
good.
that's
That's
the
what I
sun
got
down, yeah.
earlier.
What's like the rock? That's the fucking rock.
Heal? What the?
You turn into a pengus. You're just
Wake up, my faithful servant.
Whoa. Do not. Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot that's how this fight started, with him just fucking freezing
Dipping.
your ass and going.
It's kind of derpy.
The knight might be pretty good for this fight. He might. Oh, I forgot he could do that.
I need to move fast. I'm thinking about the ninja or the wizard.
Ninja might be good. He's also poisoned, so like we said, the bard Just throwing it out there.
But that's gonna be my last coin.
Is it worth it?
No, it's not worth the bar.
Ninja, I think Ninja would be the way. He's fast. At least supposedly.
Woo. Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Sheesh. Look at me fucking go, bitch.
Dude. I know, after playing as the Knight, it feels like that. It feels like I'm playing F-Zero.
Fucking, yeah. Watch me in my Lamborghini go.
You remember the song Cash Out?
Yes.
That was the ultimate guilty pleasure, because it's garbage. But the beat is good, and this flow is good.
Dude, that song is garbage.
Fuck. Fucking hang myself right now. It doesn't matter if you're fast, you're just gonna take damage, and I'm poisoned. This boss is horse shit. It might...
Oh! He just charges you. I think you gotta stay close so he doesn't charge you, dude.
Yep, you're right.
I think you gotta stay right in that zone you're in right now. Because he might charge soon, dude. Oh.
Wait, Tanner, that was such a good strat on your end. Just stay close to him. Oh!
Yeah, because he can only charge at one. He can't charge diagonal, I don't know. I haven't seen him do it yet. Yeah, you gotta stay within that range, like right at the first. He's not being able to touch your ass.
No! I fucking hate
No!
life.
That's the way to do it, bro.
Wait, I'm poisoned. Wait.
Yeah, you gotta finish this boss fast. Yes!
No! No!
No! Is that your last
That's my last
line?
one. I fucking hate myself.
No, he didn't
Okay,
look
fuck
at his
that game.
health!
We're gonna play that again sometime.
Yeah, I thought it was the Pro Jared thing again. Oh, so it is a Pro Jared cult.
No. So, I was doing a deep dive on some, let's just say very disturbing content that would not get published to YouTube. It's not disturbing in the typical sense. It's shit that gets you banned. There's a website that you may have heard of called BitChute.com. Have you heard of this website?
I don't know.
So this is an alternative to YouTube, okay?
Okay.
And they basically let you upload whatever you want.
Yeah, okay.
The content that gets uploaded on here, when people throw around the word Nazi,
Wow.
it doesn't mean anything. This is a literal Nazi fucking hub. And so this was on the front page the first time, this channel.
Wow.
Called American Renaissance, okay? Do you know what this channel is about? Can you guess?
Based on what you've told me, is it like a Nazi's take on like America and like economy? I don't know.
It would be so much nicer if it was about economy. It's
Oh,
about
God.
the superiority of the white race and how other races are replacing us.
Wow. Wow.
It's really fucked up. This shit, he got banned, this dude or whatever, got banned on YouTube, obviously.
Understandably, yes.
But this shit is fucked up. I mean, look at this video. How to achieve racial separation.
Wow.
8,000 views. So before we watch this, pause the video, please. It's also like budgeted and shit. Like this person like puts time into his videos.
Wow.
But before we watch it, let's just look at the comments real quick.
Oh, God. Is that him?
That's him.
Yeah, that looks like a Nazi type dude.
Yeah, we should not be throwing around the word Nazi.
When this dude exists.
And these people, dude.
What's his name? Like his actual name.
His name is Jared Taylor.
Wow.
He was like getting interviewed in 2016 like a fuck ton by like news stations because it was like, damn, this is like actually a white
Modern
nationalist.
day Nazi. Yeah.
But then like he lost all of his clout. Let's just read these comments.
You always inspire me, Jared. That was the very first one.
You were a hero.
Boy.
I'm not gonna read this out loud. But
Wow, yeah.
I'm trying to press down to go down here. It gets worse. The racial truth.
What?
They believe that black people
Dude, that's just like inherently just systematic racist at its finest, bro. You've just been taught.
it's
That's
really
the-
fucked up, dude. They
Oh
think
my
it no, the
God.
thing is about these people, they think it's
Fentanyl Floyd. They really saying that?
yeah, it's really fucked up, dude. They think that the average intelligence of black people and white people is based on genetics
That's
rather
so
than
ridiculous.
environment on average.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up.
This is disgusting. I can't. But this is what you get when you say you're gonna let anyone post anything. Like,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna get those people first
It's really
and
fucked. You will.
primarily. Yeah.
This website only has those people.
Wow.
Here. The separation. Look at this dude. Typing in a whole ass LARP.
Wow.
The USSA Union Socialist States of America. White, black, left-leaning Jews, cultural Marxist, disguised as what the fuck?
And then the last one's gonna be like the super elitist country that's just white men.
Dude, it's insane how the great white race spends all of their time on BitChute complaining about other races.
Wow.
Like, I thought you're the best.
This guy's posted multiple times. I will gladly. Wow.
Oh my god. We're just gonna scroll a little bit more.
Oh, dude.
It's fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not surprising. Red pilled nomad.
Cringe. Oh, yeah. Oh, we haven't even seen any of the... Yup. Here we're getting to the Jew stuff. This is where the Nazi shit comes along. They blame everything on Jewish people. Like Semitic people ethnically.
Yeah.
There will be war. And whoever wins will genocide the other. This is like LARP, dude.
This is so weird. How do you just live in this headspace all the time?
I know, dude. You're not a happy person if you're doing this.
This guy, the Naturalist Act, we should deep dive into his profile and see what the fuck he has to say, because he has some of the worst. This is one of the... Oh my god.
The controllers, you know who they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the thing is,
disgusting.
I wish you could click on their profiles, but it doesn't let you. We're gonna have to look them up by name later. Okay, this isn't one of those with the Jewish comments. Oh, never mind. The Jews are behind all this integration. What?
This is just terrible.
You
But like we said, this is what you get. So, okay, what's this video then?
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to...
Holy hell. Can't even imagine this video.
Hello, I'm Jared Taylor with American Renaissance.
I can turn up if you
In
need.
my last video, called How Can We Solve the Race Problem, I argued that there is only one solution, and that is voluntary separation. That would be best for all races. Demographic trends are reducing whites to a minority, which means that if whites are to survive as a distinct people with a distinct culture, we must have communities and even regions of our own. For blacks, the only way they can...
Okay, I have to say this. White culture is not a thing. It's not. It's like, I don't like see a white person and go, I understand you. Because white people come from all sorts of countries and backgrounds and cultures.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a white culture? Like, is an Irish culture the same as an Italian culture?
I think whitewashing white culture would be basically just like going backwards. Like
Yeah, oh yeah.
most of I think the culture he's trying to talk about is American whites, and like most of the American white culture is based upon minorities. Like think about Mexican like tacos in America. That's an American thing. Like tacos are an American thing. So it's like most of this whitewashing you're talking about that you want to happen is everything that white culture is in America.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
It's literally America's called the melting pot for a reason.
I know that's the defining feature.
It's like, you don't. I think you're missing the point here.
He's missing. He thinks that America's like 1600s Europe. Like what
Yeah.
the? Like we listen to rap. We listen to Martin Luther King in school.
So much of just American culture is based off of everyone else's culture.
It is, and that's what makes it great. That's why
Yeah.
I like this country in some aspects. I mean, like shit. Like I grew up like 4 years in the boxing gym, like every week, and like I didn't even think about skin color. It's really weird that you would obsess over this. You know, like
I know, dude.
like if we separated or whatever the fuck, like what would happen to all of our black and Mexican friends?
What would happen to any sort of like progress in general?
Yeah, well,
Versus society. We live in a society.
this is the society Joker was talking about.
Yeah.
Be free of the menace of what they believe to be racism and white supremacy is for them to live independently of us and to take responsibility for their own successes and failures. Hispanics deserve areas in which they are the majority and where they can build societies that suit them. So do Asians. And of course, those who really like diversity should have communities and even regions in which they are free to enjoy it. Now I'm sure
So you want segregation back. You essentially want...
He says deserved like it's a good thing. It's so weird how he's putting his phrasing. Like,
I know.
he's trying to put this in such a good, light-hearted context, like deserve. But, man, if we say that deserve, like, oh, the Native Americans deserve more land.
Oh, yeah.
You're not the guy to give it to him. I promise to God that, like, you're the last person to give any of these quote-unquote minorities in this country any sort of real viable land. You're wanting the best land that we have and taking all of that resource, like every white person ever has done in any circumstance in history.
It's true.
And you're gonna say they deserve land. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, this is honestly the most arrogant way of going about this, is trying to present this as a good thing for everyone. This is so stupid. Like, this is going back in time. Like, this guy is a fossil of his generation. Like, how are you still here? What kind of life source are you feeding on? I just can't believe, like, how many minutes are we already in? Like, this is despicable just to say these things in such a deserved, like, shut the fuck up. Like, that alone is, like, a handful of shit in the mouth of everyone, I think. That's just despicable.
You was spitting right there. God damn.
This dude's, like, going about this so arrogantly. I can't imagine how the next, like, so many minutes of this. We're only a minute and 8 seconds in.
And it makes you want to kill yourself.
Okay,
I know.
well, okay. I'll digest this and let's just keep trudging along.
Sure that the idea of this kind of voluntary separation sounds impossible to most of you. But don't forget, hardly anyone predicted the breakup of the Soviet Union, or of Yugoslavia, or Czechoslovakia. And all three countries separated along national and ethnic lines.
There is no way that's happening in 2021.
What the fuck do you say about Africa then? Because there's so many ethnic groups just crushed together. What about the Middle East? What the fuck are you missing there? You're talking about a single thing that happened in the USSR, which nobody could have predicted that? Hold on, bro. You should re-look at history because it sort of had a pattern that happened. Like, there's a huge pattern of, like, I don't know what this guy's talking about. There's so many things he's just making blatant one-off, like, scenarios. Africa as a whole is totally disjointed by ethnic groups. Like, if we really remapped a lot of these, like, countries that are fucked up, like, we probably should, if we were going to come together as a, like, global union.
Yeah.
These ethnic groups would be separated a lot. Africa would have so many more countries. And so many, just, if we did this on resources alone, like, this guy's just blatantly just saying, this happened once.
Yeah.
This happened, so we should follow this trend that happened 60 years, 80 years ago.
This one trend during this one period of history that was extremely explosive for every country. And right now, like, what you're advocating for is harder than it's actually significantly harder than if we were to implement socialism. Like, this is utter fantasy. This will never happen.
Yeah, this is just, I can't believe someone thinks this can even be viable. Like, especially in America, like we were saying, as a melting pot, he's suggesting an 80-year-old idea is going to work in the modern day.
True,
when racism still did exist. When they were actually killing the Jewish people.
Yeah, like, those were great times.
Yeah, we should go back to that. Like, I like that the U.S. We should do that. No one could have predicted it, but something worked there. No, it didn't. Russia's still invading Ukraine. Yugoslavia is still not economically as set as they should be.
No one's happy when you do shit like that.
So, okay. Anyways, there's just so many points he said so far. It's just like you're backhanding your own argument.
And people who once had to live together are now happier living apart.
No, they're not.
Fucking can't.
No, they're not.
Any change, even one that seems impossible today, becomes possible when enough people want it to happen.
Nobody wants it to happen.
Dude, who's enough? Like, how many people are you talking about? You had to go to a separate platform full of Nazis to even get support on this video. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, if enough people become literal Nazis.
Who's enough? Like, you're not enough. You are the minority in this conversation, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Wait, these are minorities.
Yes! And this is just so ironic.
We can segregate you guys as the minorities. You Nazis to
we'll give you fucking a new one that pops up off a volcano. Like, you'll have it. It's all yours, boss.
Yep.
Create your own, like, pinnacle of civilization.
Where you stay on the internet getting mad at other races all day.
Stay there, though, please.
The fact is, the thinking of white people is definitely moving in the direction of separation. Already, according to a recent Ipsos poll, 31% of Americans are willing to tell a pollster that the country should, quote, preserve its 31% of Americans are willing to tell a pollster that the country should, quote, preserve its white European heritage.
We need to see that source. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't believe that. I've never met a white person that thinks like this.
These all from like soccer games from not America.
True. What the
look like
dude,
white European heritage.
We need to see that source. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't believe that. I've never met a white person that thinks like this.
These all from like soccer games from not America.
True. What the
look like
dude, I didn't know you were so appreciative of all of these different cultures.
They're all like at sports events of their own, like home country, not even America. And we're saying we need to preserve this culture. Like, these are all separate.
These are
separate identities. Like, you're saying all these are just boom white people.
Yeah, I know, dude. That's what I was saying. There's no white culture. There's Swedish and Irish
Nordic
and Italian.
I just
This is unreal. Do you want to continue this one or go a different one?
Yeah, let's just keep trudging through this one.
Surprisingly, that poll didn't break out the answers by race. But I would bet you, if only whites were asked, probably 40% would agree, maybe more.
Bullshit.
This means that nearly 100 million white people are openly thinking in terms of trying to keep America white.
I haven't heard that.
I've never heard that from a human in my life, dude. Then why would you have only 8,000 views on this?
It's ridiculous.
Understand the importance of race, and their numbers are growing. Another poll, just of white people this time, found that if they knew that their answers were going to be confidential, anonymous, 60% wanted to cut immigration to zero. That's right, zero. This, too, is a sign that whites don't want multiracialism. When whites were asked the same question about immigration, but had to reveal their identities, only 39% said they wanted to cut immigration to zero. That means whites are afraid to say what they really think.
You're just saying everyone's sort of racist, so it's okay. Like,
I don't know what word.
I don't know where you're getting this. Like, you're not pointing at a specific survey. You're not like this has no credibility. You're not backing us up. But to even to dastardly say everyone's sort of racist, so what I'm saying isn't that bad. You're all thinking it. No, we're not.
That's the thing this guy does, and people like this, they manipulate their audience into thinking I'm not racist.
Everybody's thinking it.
Everybody's thinking this, guys. Everybody's thinking about segregation. They just don't want to say it.
I just don't understand, like, why pursue this that hard? Like, why do you personally care that much? Did something happen to you? Like, with someone of a different color that's just traumatizing enough to start this?
Yeah, I think it's rent-free shit, dude.
Or is it just one day you're like, I'm gonna choose to be a bad person? Just wake up and choose violence?
I think he just literally hates black people. Like, you're not advocating for white people.
What do you think starts that kind of just unadulterated hatred, though?
Like in this person?
Like, what kind of origin story does Batman have? Like,
yeah, there is an origin story that leads up to this, and that's what makes me
did
feel
his girlfriend
bad.
cheat on him with a black guy? I guess that's
That's it.
traumatizing, but he looks like the kind of guy that might be cucked.
He got cucked by Tyrone. I'm sorry, bro.
It happens, bro. Like, it happens, but like, don't let it get the best of you, boss.
There is a deep, pent-up, secret longing among whites.
Oh, I would love this culture. What the fuck is going on? Nobody wants this.
This is so scary. Imagine
Country
seeing this come at
that
you
they
at
can
3
once
a.m.
again call their own.
Brigade of old
A
people.
country that would be majority white. So, as a practical matter, how could whites and other races have homes of their own? First of all levels of government have to stop basing every policy on the idea that people of different races must always mix together. The federal government, in particular, is constantly forcing integration onto schools.
Forcing?
Are you kidding me? Forcing?
When I see like, oh, a black kid at my college, it's like 5 million miles away that I think, oh, the government forced them like they're a plant from Barack Hussein Obama. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, or they moved and they were born here because they're American citizens.
I really do think this guy has, like, lost all perception of time. Like, he keeps saying these things that's totally acceptable in the 1950s and 60s, like, 100%, but, like, I honestly think he's lost. Like,
He's
if you're listening to this guy and agreeing with this guy, currently, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Check yourself, dude.
Check yourself.
Like, get some therapy because something bad happened to you, too.
Something really. You got cucked by Tyrone way too many times.
Yeah, if I said that and that struck a chord, check yourself, bro. Check yourself.
Check yourself. Oh, sorry.
Hey, you're just having a bad time in life and you're choosing to take it out on some race. Check yourself, bro. Something's not right, you know.
Especially if you're watching this video.
If you're
dumb
on
as
this
fuck.
yeah, this is just ridiculous. Like, I can't wrap my head around it.
I told you this would be worth it.
Places and neighborhoods. In 2015, the Obama administration started a program called Affirmatively Furthering Fair Housing. It requires that every city or town that gets federal money look at its housing patterns and use federal money to promote integration.
Well, then why are there no minorities in any neighborhoods, at least where I'm at? Like, maybe there's like specific cities or whatever, but like, not only that, but like, good. They're disproportionately affected. They need better housing because they're in shit places.
I just can't. I'm so curious of what he's gonna follow this up with. Like, how is this a bad thing? Like, I just want to know, how is this a bad thing?
The scary Asian is next door.
Yeah, so Obama brought in this actually fair policy that's not even harmful in any sense. And I'll tell you how it's the devil itself. All right.
Yeah, he's gonna spin it.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Let's hear it.
The idea is that if people are self-segregating, federal money has to be used to mix them all up together. And it makes no difference if segregation simply reflects the way America...
This looks like multiple different blocks consisting of a majority of a certain race. Like, this doesn't look like I'm just looking at this. Looks like a bullshit map anyways.
Dude, wait, he didn't say it directly, but he's basically saying white people are always richer than any other race in this country, so we shouldn't be, government's forcing us to mix. Like,
yeah, it's like, definitely.
Am I just misconstruing like what he's trying to say? Like, why is he saying the government is forcing them to mix in that way?
I mean, he's definitely saying that. Yeah, he's like, oh, the ghetto minorities shouldn't be next to the bourgeois whites or whatever, but he's also saying basically like, I don't know, like it's scary to have people of different races
Like
next to
his
you.
whole point is like we should segregate, and I don't know why. I'm still lost as to why, but that's his whole point. And he's saying that this fair right bill is forcing us to mix,
Dude,
like we should as a melting pot country.
true.
To like evolve, and he's saying that's a bad thing, but then he's adding even more like superiority complex. This whole thing that he keeps like wrapping up with a nice little bow at every end of every sentence that I've heard so far. Is he wraps it up with somehow white culture being better.
Yep. Yeah. Oh,
it's like it's almost like we're only, oh my god, 4 minutes and 20 seconds into this video, and it's mentally exhausting, honestly. So like try to keep up with this kind of like unadulterated hate.
Unadulterated hate and just pure feelings, like just emotion. There's no logic here. There's no thinking.
It's honestly like I want to know how you do become a follower of this kind of thinking.
I think it might be interesting to look into.
Like that alone in itself is like a case study. Because it's like, how do you become so involved in this kind of just hatred? Nothing else to it, just hatred. What happened?
It's got to be something personal. I don't think that you're just going to look at a set of data and go, like, yeah, I think that black and white people should be separate. That's not how it happens.
I'm sure it's like my family is racist, so it rubbed off and stuff like that. But then like what else happened to make you just absolutely just despise that?
Yeah.
Something else had to have just like, really happened.
I agree.
As you grow, I think you just adopt better ideas in life. Like I think when you're in your 20s, even if you were racist as a child, you'd understand that racism was bad, but you'd still probably be racist, but not to this level.
Yeah, not this
just
mask
hate,
off.
just hate. Because in like where we live, people are just sort of just fucking racist to be racist. I swear, they just use it as a joke, like a crutch to a joke. It's always bad jokes too, but it's like not straight up genocide level.
Yeah, this is technically like separation genocide. That's what they're talking about. Yeah. But they believe that a white genocide is going on. They think that we're getting replaced. But
to this level extreme is what I guess I'm getting at.
I know, I gotcha.
Americans prefer to live. If they want federal money, they have to stop living that way. This can lead to complete craziness.
Sucker punch at every point.
Recently, the feds decided there were too many white people living in subsidized housing in Dubuque, Iowa. And they used this new Obama regulation to force the city to advertise any vacancies in subsidized housing in Chicago.
Based?
200 miles away, just to attract blacks.
Because like in the other part of Chicago, they're like getting killed and shit, and like it's a fucked up place with gangs and shit. Maybe they should move into places where they can live if they have children. You just hate minorities.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? That's the kind of nutty stuff the government does in order to promote integration.
Nutty, like it's them that's
now,
crazy.
If the government, the media, the churches, and the universities recognize that there is nothing wrong with people of any race wanting to live with people like themselves, then we could just let people decide what was best for them. If some people want integration, then let them integrate.
Race has nothing to do with what's best for people. It's the individuals that cause problems in someone's life, not a whole group of people. I know something bad happened to this dude, that's what has to have happened, because this is totally illogical.
It's weird because he's trying to add this level of like democracy to it, that we should be able to like vote on what we should, because he's been sort of bringing that up the whole video, like 60% of Americans think, when they're asked to submit this answer anonymously, and 35% on this survey, like he's trying to make this like a democratic thing.
He is.
But I think we democratically solved this problem during the Civil War. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say this. How old are you?
We've democratically done this shit multiple times, dumb fuck.
Like, oh my god.
You think Gen Z gives a shit about any of this?
You're a fossil. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it, but you're wasting space on my mind right now.
But if others want to live and work with people like themselves, then let them do that too. If the taboo were lifted and people knew they would not be punished or criticized for it, a lot of us, and maybe most of us, would want to go our own way.
Nope.
You see, it's not wrong. It's not the least bit immoral for groups of people to establish racially coherent communities.
Yes, it is.
They could start
Wrong.
small,
I think so.
maybe just neighborhoods, villages, and the process would be strictly voluntary.
Let's even think this guy's religious, like, right? Even if you, because I think a lot of people that are Nazis are probably going to be religious, like Catholic or Christian people.
Yeah.
At least that's just how my interpretation of them
Catholics
would be.
especially, like the classic Catholic.
Yeah, because I think those just lend well to like racist beliefs. But even under that context, there's the Tower of Babylon, like the Tower of I think it's not Babylon, but there's a story in the Bible of a giant tower, created for a man to climb because he wanted to separate the races. So it would be harder to climb this, like, you know, deity type tower. He separated them by language and color and whatnot, and they were so close at some point to climbing the tower that's the reason he separated them, because man wasn't ready, or something like that.
Shit.
I'm really butchering the story. You'll have to like go up and look it up on your own, man. But it's a really good story, honestly, and it's a good story about like why race exists in the world through the interpretation of Christianity. And even under that lens, you'd think that this just idea that he's saying just now, that people, like, it's not immorally wrong, is like so twisted and backwards even in that like context, if you ask me. And I'm not a religious person, but knowing that story and knowing the Bible, that seems sort of just counterintuitive and backwards to just say it's not immoral to be wanting to be separated by race. That's exactly why he did it.
Yeah, it seems like classic Catholics and shit. I don't know what this guy's religion is. I feel like they're backwards on, yeah, definitely that, but also a lot of things. Like, they are backwards ass motherfuckers, dude.
Well, I'm sure, dude. Most of, like, religious nuts are, or religious extremists, I should say.
They definitely use it to just justify, like, their shitty beliefs. And then, even though it has nothing to do with the actual word of God itself.
Yeah.
Gradually, these communities could expand to counties, maybe even states. And of course, because the process was voluntary, these communities would not be 100% white or black or Hispanic or anything else. However, once an area began to have a certain character, it would attract people who would reinforce that character.
I don't know what he's saying.
And there is no reason why different communities couldn't live in peace and cooperation. So imagine an America that accepted the legitimate desire to live and work with people you feel most compatible.
Design? It's totally socially constructed and environmentally if you are okay with people of other races or not. It has nothing to do with our genetics.
Dude, even under that, like, idea, is saying that what if we did restart and separate by race? I don't think it's only 100% ever. Only white people are going to want to live with white people, or only black people are going to want to live with black people. Interracial couples exist, dude. That's like,
yeah,
I feel like you're missing major points in life. Like, just like interracial couples exist because people aren't just attracted to white people or just attracted to black people. Like, there's a range of just like people interactions on a daily basis that don't come down to the color of your skin, and white people will not always 100% like have white people want to live with them or buy them, and that's not even why people live places. Like, are you kidding me?
I don't even. My life would be worse if I didn't have any diversity, because like my music, some of my friends, my upbringing were influenced by people, and all was different was just their skin color. They were super cool.
America is one of the coolest cultures to offer because it has such a grouping of cultures that it creates something new.
I agree.
And I think what you're trying to do is ironically like backwards on what you would even want. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Everything you're saying doesn't make sense. Like,
it's anti-American, that's for sure.
You're trying to shape it in this lens that it's democratic, so it is American. It's the most confusing thing I've ever, like, watched, actually. And I've watched a lot of weird things on the internet, and, like, this is just the most confusing to try to wrap my head around, because there's no start, end, or finish. It's just, here's an idea, and I might have Alzheimer's, but I'm also racist.
Fucking embarrassing, man.
With.
You're spitting, by the way, Tanner. I'm glad you got to speak your mind on this.
And most at home.
This guy's just insane.
This is the only way to end racial conflict in America. And it's the only way to ensure a future for every group that preserves its unique destiny.
Very rarely do people focus their life on continuing the legacy of their culture.
Yeah.
Like Tanner, you're like part Italian, part Mexican. Like, that's really cool. Do you care about preserving the linguine and the fucking like, what the fuck, dude? Nobody gives a fuck except for 80-year-olds.
Bad sound to correct you, I guess, but I'm Italian and Spanish, but that says a lot about this.
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah, it does. It does. It really doesn't.
Because
matter.
you don't care, right, Tanner? Shit. Should I correct them? No, I mean, I think for the age group 40 and up, so like our parents or like, you know, uncles and stuff like that, a lot of them care about this legacy preservation. I think most humans in general do, but specifically that generation cares so much about this legacy they have to uphold in either a sport title or either
their
like
family
a
name,
job name, yeah, stuff like that. It's just like, I don't know why they seem to care about it so much, but this sense of a legacy is just, it's
nobody gives
lost on me.
Nobody gives a fuck about this sense of legacy. Like, I mean, you can do all of those things in a you know, a society where people are integrated with one another. You can keep your family name, you can keep your family crest, you can keep your sports legacy from your father. You can do all of that.
But the legacy you're talking about is reinstating segregation, and that's not a legacy I'm here to leave. Like, that's the last thing I want on my tombstone, reinstated segregation. Like, if I die with that, dude, tough. I'm coming back to life and like figuring something out, because that's not happening. Like,
you're going to hell, bro.
Yeah.
Also,
this is bad.
If you had these beliefs, you would get no bitches. I promise you, dude. Like, imagine talking to a chick and then you bring this up.
Yeah, and then be like, so anyways, I believe in segregation. Whoa, that's good. That's a bad icebreaker, bro. But you know,
yikes.
You look like you're swimming in the pussy, so you're fine.
A lot of work to change the way Americans think. That job begins with you. Contribute money, donate time, write articles, make your own videos and podcasts. Talk to friends and family.
Amy.
We can have a future that is worthy of our heritage, but only if...
It's not our heritage, you dumb fuck. My godly Italian blood shares none with your dumb ass. You're like fucking just random European countries meshed together. Nobody gives a fuck, dude. I don't share your heritage.
Do you think when he does get laid, he like makes sure she has a tattoo of a swastika or something?
Yeah.
Or she has like the red wings on her pussy.
Yeah, the red wings.
Like, just like, so you, okay, good. You do follow the Red Baron then. He's one of my heroes. Just make sure, can I shave your head after? No! Every time he gets laid, he says some wild shit. Like, but you will have to slap me as if you're slapping a child for screaming.
Gotta,
like, this guy's gotta be into some wild shit.
Wild role play.
Brand me. I want you to brand me.
No.
You are willing to work for it.
This is a fucking Deus Ex villain.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Be sure.
Oh, that was
I don't know
yikes.
if I can do another of
We don't have to.
Yikes, dude.
How long is this recording? 37 minutes?